Your gut microbiome directly influences how effectively you absorb essential vitamins. Understanding these detailed interactions allows us to rethink nutritional strategies, moving beyond just eating vitamins to creating the ideal gut environment that maximizes their absorption and use. So, how exactly do these microscopic communities optimize nutrient uptake, and how can you leverage this knowledge to improve your health? That's what we're exploring today on Daily Value. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Daily Value. I'm William Wallace, and today we're diving into an overlooked but important dimension of nutrition science: the direct role your gut microbiome plays in the absorption and bioavailability of essential nutrients, specifically vitamins. Most of us understand that vitamins are essential nutrients needed for metabolism, immune function, and overall health, but what's less commonly appreciated is the sophisticated interplay between gut microbes and how effectively your body takes up these vitamins. Gut bacteria aren't passive bystanders. They're active participants influencing vitamin synthesis, absorption efficiency, and even the immune signals regulating nutrient transport. In previous episodes, we've discussed how certain probiotic strains and dietary fibers can alter gut pH, promote enzyme activity, and enhance mucosal integrity, each factor significantly affecting nutrient uptake. Today, we're extending that conversation by looking at recent research showing how targeted probiotic interventions and specific dietary fibers can synergistically boost vitamin absorption. We'll explore the nuanced mechanisms behind these effects, such as microbial cross-feeding dynamics and specific transport protein modulate. Microbial communities not only synthesize vitamins, but also profoundly influence their bioavailability and absorption efficiency. Approximately one third of the vitamin B9, that's folate, and vitamin B12 recommended intake, along with a significant portion of vitamin B6, can actually originate from your gut bacteria. In other words, your gut bacteria produce enough of certain vitamins to come close to fulfilling your daily requirements, even though, as the host, we aren't necessarily directly absorbing all vitamins produced by bacteria, as other bacterial communities use those vitamins for biological function. This isn't trivial. It directly affects metabolic health, neurological function, and immunity. The relationship between your gut microbiome and vitamin absorption is much more than a theoretical curiosity. It has profound practical implications for your health. Recent research clearly demonstrates that a well-balanced microbiota can significantly enhance the absorption and utilization of several different vitamins. For instance, clinical evidence has shown that certain probiotic-rich foods like yogurt significantly increase plasma vitamin B2, that's riboflavin concentrations in healthy adults. Similar findings were observed for vitamin B1 thiamine, which notably improved in response to probiotic-containing yogurt intake, suggesting a practical nutritional strategy for enhancing essential vitamin status without additional supplementation. Moreover, probiotics have been documented to positively impact fat-soluble vitamin absorption, specifically species like Lactobacillus reuteri, significantly improve vitamin D absorption in healthy adults, with serum vitamin D levels rising approximately 25% compared to control groups. Data like this shows how a microbiome-targeted dietary approach can address nutrient deficiencies practically and effectively. These findings aren't limited to healthy populations. Individuals with inflammatory conditions like Crohn's disease often experience significant reductions in vitamin D and vitamin B12 absorption due to chronic gut inflammation. Research has demonstrated that probiotics help normalize gut function by reducing inflammation and improving barrier integrity, thereby restoring absorption capabilities to near normal levels in clinical scenarios. Probiotic interventions have not only shown to enhance vitamin absorption, but have been linked to improved enzyme activities essential for breaking down dietary nutrients. For instance, daily consumption of certain probiotics can substantially elevate digestive enzyme activities like lipase, amylase, and protease, thereby promoting more effective vitamin release and absorption from food. So, in other words, a healthier gut microbiome tends to increase digestive enzyme activity, which helps us liberate nutrients from different food matrices. Finally, an intriguing aspect of gut microbiome health involves microbial cross-feeding, where beneficial bacteria support one another through nutrient-nutrient interactions, such as vitamin B2 production by one species, enabling growth and function of another, creating a robust and resilient microbial community. This interplay significantly enhances overall vitamin availability and absorption, translating to practical health benefits, including improved immunity and metabolism. Collectively, these findings clearly illustrate that fostering a healthy, diverse gut microbiome isn't simply beneficial for digestion, it's an essential strategy for optimizing nutrient status, preventing deficiencies, and supporting overall health in very tangible ways. There are several distinct mechanisms through which beneficial microbes support the synthesis, liberation, and absorption of essential nutrients, each supported by clinical evidence and practical examples. First, consider how probiotics directly influence the gut's environment. Beneficial microbes like lactobacillus and bifidobacterium produce organic acids, which lower intestinal pH, making it slightly more acidic. A slightly acidic gut environment protects sensitive vitamins like B1 and vitamin C from degradation, thus boosting their absorption and bioavailability. Another mechanism involves microbial modulation of vitamin transporter proteins in your intestinal cells. Specific probiotics can increase the expression of proteins like NPC1L1, which is essential for vitamin D uptake, and SVCT proteins necessary for vitamin C absorption. Enhancing these transporters means your gut cells can absorb more vitamins efficiently, directly translating into improved nutrient status. A third mechanism, like we've mentioned just a bit ago, is the stimulation of digestive enzymes by probiotics. Gut bacteria enhance the production and activity of enzymes like lipases, proteases, and amylases, effectively freeing vitamins bound within foods, making them more readily absorbable. For instance, supplementation with probiotics in animal studies led to measurable increases in digestive enzyme activities, subsequently improving the overall vitamin absorption from meals. Gut microbes also profoundly affect intestinal motility and transit time. Certain probiotics can regulate peristalsis, the rhythmic contractions of your intestinal tract, optimizing the amount of time nutrients remain in contact with your gut lining. This enhanced interaction has shown to improve the absorption of vitamins, particularly those that need more time to emulsify and pass through the intestinal barrier, like vitamin D and vitamin B12. Finally, microbial interactions themselves, known as cross-feeding, create a synergistic environment where bacteria rely on vitamins produced by neighboring microbes for growth and survival. This interaction has been observed with species like Faecalibacterium prausnitzii, which uses vitamin B2 riboflavin produced by other gut bacteria, and that ensures microbial diversity and stability, indirectly promoting enhanced vitamin synthesis and absorption capacity. Understanding these detailed mechanisms clarifies exactly why the strategies we mentioned earlier, like incorporating probiotic-rich foods, increasing dietary fiber. Now, let's distill all of this into actionable steps you can start today to optimize your microbiome and enhance vitamin absorption. First, and perhaps the most impactful strategy, is to prioritize dietary fiber. A diet consistently rich in diverse fiber types like inulin from garlic, onions, and chicory root, psyllium husk resistant starches from cooled potatoes or legumes, and whole grain fibers profoundly shape your microbiome. Specific fibers have demonstrated the ability to significantly increase beneficial bacteria populations, boosting microbial production of vitamins like folate, that's vitamin B9, and supporting robust absorption of other nutrients. In fact, research clearly shows that fiber deprivation negatively affects the microbial vitamin pool, resulting in impaired immune regulation and increased inflammation. Reintroducing diverse fiber sources reverses this effect, enhancing vitamin availability and promoting beneficial immune responses. Second, regularly consuming naturally probiotic-rich foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, and fermented vegetables. These foods introduce beneficial bacteria into your gut, optimizing the environment for enhanced vitamin synthesis and absorption, particularly vitamins B1, B2, B12, and D, which are sensitive to gut health status. Third, maintain dietary diversity. A varied diet rich in colorful plant-based foods provides an array of prebiotic compounds and polyphenols that selectively nourish beneficial microbes, supporting a balanced microbial ecosystem necessary for optimal nutrient absorption. Next, minimize unnecessary antibiotic usage and prolong acid blocking medications. These interventions disrupt the microbiome's delicate balance, impairing its capacity for vitamin absorption and synthesis. Don't underestimate lifestyle factors. Regular physical activity, stress management techniques, and adequate sleep each independently improve microbial diversity and resilience, indirectly enhancing nutrient absorption. Lastly, targeted supplementation strategies. Combining specific probiotic strains and vitamins may be beneficial in certain clinical scenarios, such as chronic inflammation or gastrointestinal disorders, but these should always be personalized based on professional guidance. By consistently prioritizing fiber intake and combining these practical strategies, you actively foster a microbiome capable of significantly improving your vitamin absorption, immunity, and overall health. Today, we've looked at a highly important yet often overlooked aspect of nutritional health, the role your gut microbiome plays in vitamin absorption. We've seen clear evidence that maintaining a healthy gut microbiome through dietary fiber, probiotic rich foods, dietary diversity, and supportive lifestyle practices can significantly enhance your body's ability to absorb and effectively use essential vitamins. Rather than simply focusing on what vitamins you're consuming, your gut microbiome isn't just about digestion. It's an essential partner in nutritional health, deeply influencing how well you absorb and utilize the vitamins you consume. Cultivate it wisely. Thank you for joining me today on Daily Value. If you know anyone who may benefit from this message, please share with them, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, stay healthy.